Big Boys Neighborhood. Let me tell you, man, we haven't had a lot of in-studio guests, with the pandemic and everything. But when this one came up and they was like, man, I'll come in studio, I had to have this one. Blueface back in the neighborhood. Welcome back to the neighborhood, bro.
Yeah.
How you been holding up through this whole pandemic thing? We've been watching.
Man,
Seemed like you had fun.
Yeah, I've been making it do what it do, man.
Yeah, man. Especially when it was something face that we didn't know was coming. You know what I'm saying? And it made everybody have to figure out how to do a pivot. You know what I'm saying? And there's no shows going on. How were you able to kind of just sit down? I know you've been active.
Yeah.
But how did that change up for you with a lot of the stuff that you did have planned?
Oh man, it changed everything. I kind of wasn't feeling rapping for a minute while it was going on, so I started up this little BGC thing, man, on the OnlyFans.
Hey man, did you know when? Okay, so now there's no shows coming in.
Yeah.
And at one point, we just sitting down, really waiting on what's next, and everybody's nervous, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? But it did figure out, man, we got to pivot.
Yeah, made new hustles.
I never knew what Zoom was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was different ways that you had to try and go grab your money. So now you go and you say, you know what, man, I'm getting into OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And usually people look at OnlyFans, they think she gonna do this, she gonna do that. We're gonna get a chance to look behind the curtain.
Exactly.
But you created an OnlyFans television show.
Exactly.
Blue Girls Club.
I had to find some way on there without showing my dick, man. I had to.
Hey man, and when you say that, did you really leak your own nude?
Nah, that was a long. See that was old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was early on in the career.
Oh, really though? Yeah, you passed that.
Yeah, I'm past that.
Hey man, so when you go to create Blue Girls Club, where's the idea first, man? Because it got to live in your head for a second.
Well, I had this one video shoot called Vibes, and I shot it at my house, and I don't know, it was just a lot of drama going on, and I'm pretty much vlogging it, and it just went viral.
Is that when the girls was fighting at the house?
Yeah. Yeah, so that really inspired the idea. So
right. You found the inspiration out of that.
Yeah.
Hey man, how many females did you have at the house when the fight broke out?
The video shoot?
Yeah.
It was probably only 5 or 6 girls.
All right, and that was during the pandemic.
Yeah, that was right in the beginning.
Were you testing people, or you were just never mind? Or were you doing that? She don't look like she got nothing.
Yeah,
Let
me see, baby. Turn around.
Hey man, and so you get from that, and people start to really look at what's going on just at the house with the video shoot, and people get intrigued by looking at stuff.
Exactly.
So I can't, people get mad at me for interviewing you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that a lot. I'm like a villain in this shit right now.
But my thing is this, man, I'm not I talk to you and you've always been cool with me.
Yeah.
And what you do is what you do. You know what I'm saying? And you're unapologetic for it. You know what I'm saying? So now you figure out, okay, everybody's watching this and there's an audience for it. You know what I'm saying? If my thing, if I don't want to see Blueface on OnlyFans, or if I don't want to see him on social media, if I don't want to listen to, I don't involve.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna be upset.
Yeah.
So now you go to Blue Girls Club.
Yeah.
First off, how in the hell do you get all these girls to just show up?
Okay, so it's a choosing process. So basically, I have them send in an audition tape, and I usually pick the ones. Some of them I pick, just based off how she looked,
right.
Or some of them I pick based off her personality.
How many girls audition or sent in their profiles?
At least 100 auditions. Yeah, for sure, cause it's free. I'm offering everything. I'm gonna fly you out. You gonna come stay with me for 3 weeks straight. You're gonna get a lot of publicity, whatever brand you marketing, whatever you're trying to sell. All I'm gonna do is add to it. I tell them to make OnlyFans while they here, so they generating money while they here. We all making money, so it's like a big old factory.
Hey man, is OnlyFans money better than show money? Sometimes like the time you got to put in to running out on the road and flights and everything like that.
Definitely, it's a lot easier because it's at your own comfort.
Right. And are you at your house? Are you waking up at that house?
No, see, I got 2 houses.
I know what you do. Yeah, and I love that about you.
I go home. Yeah.
You made sure you grabbed it.
Yeah,
and you made sure that you grabbed the place to lay your head at.
Exactly. So I go home every day about 12.
So it's once you rap, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep. And it's actually very stressful. It's a lot of work. It's not as fun as it looks. It's a lot
How many girls are in
environment.
there? Yeah.
It's about, last time I did 14. So that's why I had the bunk beds and shit, because I doubled up on them.
Yeah, that's when they said it looked like a cult.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It was viral.
Hey, man, but 14 girls in there, and break down what they have to do. Like, what's the end game?
Okay, so basically, it's 21 days. Obviously, living with 14 girls, you going to learn a lot about yourself. So it's really a learning experience for all the girls. You know, I usually pick the ones who I don't want to say nothing bad about them, but I usually pick the ones who look like they'll appreciate the situation
Right.
than a girl who's just like, I don't want to do anything. Like, I just want to chill. And no, I want girls who want to interact and really be
because you are
outspoken.
casting.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really a pick and choosing process, and I'm doing great. You know, I know how to pick them, big.
Yeah, hell yeah, you
I
do.
know how to pick them.
Hell, and you know it's a trip, dude. Do all of them want to get with you though?
No.
Because it's not like
Look,
the flavor of love, or they went
no,
date with you.
No, not at all. Because it's not a dating show at all.
Yeah.
We both know that they sign up to be there, and you know we do all the paperwork. But you got to think, 3 weeks you living with Blueface, you might fall in love with me.
Might.
You know, just based off my energy, my aura, the way I carry myself. So some of them do, catch feelings for me.
Does that make it even worse in the household?
That's the best part, though. That's why I'm the best host for it, because all it does is just build up some type of like hidden competition or some hidden and it just adds to the flame.
What's the end game though? You know how when people go on certain things and this is what you win.
Yeah. So every day we do activities. So I might send them to a pole dancing class, or we might go to go-kart racing, or we might. So every day we doing activities, and really.
Is there a process of elimination? Do they get kicked out?
They eliminate themselves. Really, they when it gets too much for them, they'll walk away.
Tap out.
They'll tap out. They'll quit.
Oh,
and
man.
I be trying to tell them, like, don't quit, because the longer you stay here, it's like the better you can like turn
and it's
around
3
your
weeks,
perception.
like 21
Yeah,
days.
3 weeks. You already.
Man, have you ever saw a show called Naked and Afraid?
Yep, it's just like that. It's pretty much like that.
Hell yeah, they just vying for it.
Yeah.
What's some of the slack that you did get off of it?
What, like backlash?
Yeah. And you're used to that though.
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, Vic.
Yeah.
You know me, I don't give a fuck. As long as I get my little dick sucked and my rent paid, big.
Say less.
Come on. I ain't tripping. You can say what you want to say. So it works out because we all like benefiting from it at the time. So nobody feels like it's, I'm cheating them or they cheating me. It's
but
really
you know how at the end of like The Bachelor,
so at the end
they
we get tattoos.
Engaged. The tattoos was the win.
That's the initiative. That's like you locked in. You a blue girl for life. Like
wow.
The tattoos were the win.
Yeah.
Become a member.
Yeah.
Official member.
Literally become a member of the blue girls for life.
My guy.
It's written in
And how many tattoos did they get?
Yeah.
Of course, you got one. Your
Man,
Blueface.
So, that's what I'm saying. I'm locked in too.
So how many girls got the actual tattoo? Like they got to make it to the end to get the tattoo.
So the first season I had probably like 8 girls, and the second season I had like 11 get tatted. So total is like 19 women out there right now. That's
because I saw one on social media where she was like laying down. Was she getting it on her neck?
They be going crazy.
Damn.
They locked in,
has
man.
any brothers or fathers tried to find you?
No, not at all.
Right.
These are all adults,
Yeah. That's real.
I ain't playing
That's
around.
real. So, you got a full production where it's like releases and
yeah. They literally sign up to be there. So it's like.
So are we watching season 2 now, or was that the tattoos that I just recently saw? Was that season 2?
Yeah.
Really? So it's got to be a season 3.
Of course, we gonna keep it going, man.
Are you doing like auditions or anything now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always, looking.
Yeah.
I'm always.
Hey, Blueface, you have fun being you, huh?
I love being me.
I think that bothers people.
They hate it. I think that's why they don't like when people like us get together and then we make it look more professional, because they're like, right. I don't want to see him be professional. I want to see him.
Hey man, but you like me and you always been good with me. You always been square business, and you listen. You know what I'm saying? Like there's times we had conversations off air, and you listen, and you know how to run for whatever it looked like. You know how to run a business, and you know how to run your empire. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one of the first things you did, man, is you made sure that you got property.
Yep.
And so when you see certain things like that, and how old are you, Face?
I'm 24 right
So
now.
you got to be 24 too.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Still gotta, have my little,
Yeah.
I still gotta,
Do you
have
miss
my
the road with the whole
Oh
pandemic?
yeah,
and
definitely.
Yeah, because it seemed like you enjoyed being you and you enjoyed people.
So the performances is like my favorite part of being an artist. So like that's why I was telling you, I kind of like lost my little drive for it at the time.
Yeah.
And I kind of picked up new hustles, and it's a good thing and a bad thing.
What
I
about
guess.
Blueface the artist? You know what I'm saying? Like where are you at as far as like music? When you say you kind of lost, but it appears that you back in swing with it.
Yeah. I guess I've been rapping better than ever, so they say. So it kind of like me taking that time off gave me some time to like get inspired and do fly shit and write it down and have something to talk about.
Hey man, what about
block,
trending for? They say, man, Blueface is rapping on beat.
Yeah, I've been trending lately for rapping on beat. You heard the Moonwalking the Calabasas?
Yes.
They said that was my best verse.
Outside
they
too,
saying
though.
This my best verse. I'm like, man, which one is it?
Right, but do you feel like and not that I don't know. You
I
don't
feel like I'm just evolving as an artist. Like I'm just getting better at it.
Do you feel like you taking it more serious?
Yeah, you can say that for sure.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, definitely more serious. I mean, it shows.
Hey man, will you do any acting?
Yeah,
have you ever thought?
Hell yeah. I'm waiting for somebody to call me and be like, "Yo, you match the description." I'm gonna really do it the right way too.
Hey,
I know how to.
Can you get married?
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, not right, huh?
I got a feeling if he does get married, it's gonna be like 2 or 3 women. Some way, somehow, make this like whole big
make
event.
it work, huh?
I'm
I'm a trendsetter, big.
Something's gonna be different.
You don't see like because you got your little one, and I see your interaction with your son as well. You know what I'm saying? No matter what people say on social media, and to tell you the truth, man, like so something hits my radar. I don't really look for anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as like when it comes to dad, are you looking for more kids too?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to have more kids.
You practicing, huh? Hey man, and keep it real with me, Face. When you had like all the girls that were in the house, did you smash any one of them?
Oh no, I can't, cause if I do, it's gonna kind of fuck me up in the end, with the business wise, cause then the feelings is gonna be way more, and then they gonna actually have a reason to be like, well,
yeah.
And I'm gonna be looking.
How do you learn that in only 2 seasons?
Well, man, come on, big. I'm a ladies man.
Right.
So how many pilots did you shoot?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Like, man, we had season 1, then we had a 1.5 big. I kind of fucked that season off.
Scratch it.
So it was like 1A and 1B. So then I came back.
I just know better. I'm getting older, so I've dealt with women up until this point, so I feel like I know them to the wire, man. So
hey, man, did you have any experience with COVID? Like, did you catch it or anybody around you? Wow.
Yeah. Like right before it was lit though.
Right.
I was overseas, and like.
Did you catch it before we knew what it was, or you caught it? So you caught it early?
Yeah, not last December, but the December before that. I was.
How did it knock you down?
I was overseas.
Because we didn't even back in December, we didn't really have a name for it.
No, yeah.
Like one of my partners said he caught it then too.
So I was overseas. I did like as soon as I got off the plane, actually, like I don't know, something was just in the air. My throat just dried up, and I'm like, man, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Man, a week went by, it got worse and worse. I'm like, nah, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get. Another week went by, and I'm like, oh nah.
What were you feeling?
I was coughing up blood. I couldn't smell. I couldn't taste nothing.
Oh, damn.
Dude, and you know what's scary and crazy about that? We didn't have a name for it.
And I still had to perform, and I was on tour at the time. So
not knowing that you're walking in with something, as we found out later, that's highly contagious, and people dying off of it, and people, you know what I'm saying? So that's
I was surviving off shakes, man.
Yeah. Damn.
My throat I couldn't take nothing.
When we finally put a name to COVID-19, did you know, like,
yeah, I was like, yeah, I definitely had that, because I didn't get better until I seen the doctor.
Really?
He gave me some.
What did the doctor say? Because even early on, my partner was like, man, the doctor didn't know. He just said, oh, you got like a flu. You got a flu.
Yeah, exactly. He just gave me like that type of medication, like stuff to take my swelling down and my tonsils. And
how do you feel about it now that you know that you had it? How serious is it to you?
I feel like I can't get it now, or maybe I'm immune to it.
Yeah, have you had your antibodies tested?
Oh, what's that, a vaccine?
Like, no, not the vaccine, but you have like antibodies where you build up like a resistance. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah.
And you probably still, because usually they say, oh, it's like 3 months, it's this, it's that. But now we seeing people that have antibodies for a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have you gotten the vaccine?
Nah.
Yeah, you
fucking with it?
I didn't get the first iPhone either, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I can never say never, but I don't have it right now.
So they force you to, huh?
I don't have it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Where your card at, man? Where your vaccine card at?
But those things are coming, man. What about when it comes to shows and traveling?
I think they're going to make it deep. Like, you're going to have that eventually. So
will you have that for Blue Girls season 3? If they got tattoos on their neck, they're probably like, I can get the vaccine.
Nah, yeah, I mean, yeah. If it's that deep, you know, if they force us to, we gonna have to.
I heard that.
We ain't turning no money down.
Blueface, what's the best thing about being Blueface?
Best thing about being Blueface is probably just shit. Get in my car, going home, you know. Shit, it's crazy. I actually been Blueface for a while, but I'm still not used to it. You know,
you know what though, bro? That's healthy though too, because I've been in radio. This is my 27th year in radio, right? And I never got used to it, and I never want to get used to it. You know what I'm saying? No way in the world you're gonna meet everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it appears that you having fun in it. But if it wasn't Blueface, the artist that we know, what was the other dream that you had?
Well, my name Blueface came because I was gangbanging and shit. So I was probably gonna be the best gangbanger out here, man.
Yeah, like you was gonna succeed.
Yeah, That's what I was on my way to.
What about sports? Did you look at sports professionally?
I went D2, and then they kind of did like, I don't know. I guess it's real businessy at that level, so it's kind of like not really.
Is that football for you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's not really based on like real relationships, kind of like this shit now. So it was really like they just did it. I guess it was a business move. Like I was supposed to redshirt my freshman year. The main quarterback went down, so they put me in there because I was the next best guy up. I'm a true freshman, so I'm like, oh snap, I'm finna play, right. So I play, throw 2 touchdowns, 178 yards, blah blah blah. Next game, I'm on the bench. Cause he came back. I mean, he 27 years old. He already redshirted. I already knew. I'm like, man, I'm 18. I'm not for the
right.
I'm not even.
Did he make it?
Yeah, he played the rest of the season. I mean,
what about pros?
No, hell no, they did terrible.
But you made it, huh?
I played.
No, I'm talking about you made it.
Yeah,
you know
I went past that. I went around that.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I played one game and I was cool with that. Once they put me on the bench and burnt my redshirt year, I was like, yeah, nah, I ain't fucking with this.
So did you leave college?
Yeah, I left.
And you came home, and what did you leave college and come home to? You know how when you was it just like, man?
And I came to nothing. My mom had moved away, so I was staying at my baby mama's house in like 1 bedroom, like, you know, we just thugging it out.
How did it go from leaving college, coming back home with your baby's mom's is gone, and then that turns into the artist? You know what I'm saying?
It was going downhill first, and then, like I said, I told you about how I found myself in the studio, right?
Right. How did?
All right. So basically, I'm thugging. Boom. I'm in the streets. I'm doing whatever we doing. I'm not even thinking I'm wasting my time or anything. I'm like, nah, we lit. Is this what we on? So, one of the artists, one of the homies, he do music, TC4800. I'm not sure if you heard him. Shout out to bro. Took him to one of his shows or whatever. He left his little iPhone charger piece. You know, at the time it was an adapter that went from the aux to the iPhone. And that white cord was like cracked to everybody. Like, that's how you had to play the music. So he had left that in my car. He hit me up like, yo, I need that back, you know, like just pull up on me right here at the studio and drop it off. So I'm like, oh, all right. But I never been to the studio before. At this time, I'm just thugging. Like, I'm like, man, people always tell me, you look like a rapper. You can rap. I'm like, man, I ain't no rapper, bro. I'm out here doing this. I'm out here doing this right now. I ain't thinking about that, right? So I get there, I drop it off. I just linger around. I just start hanging out. I'm like, all right, let me see what's going on here. Like, all right, they playing beats. Everybody writing their little lyrics. I don't know why, but I just start writing some shit down.
Had you ever written before?
No, I've never had no interest in music at all until this day. So I don't know why. I just started writing something down. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm listening to the beat. So I asked my mans, I'm like, yo, let me try something out. You know what he said? He like, nah, not today. We can do something later. You know, he brushed me off. Like,
Right.
like, nah, not today. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna force it. You know, I'm not for the. All right. So boom, he rap. Engineer like, who up next?
Might as well.
Don't ask who up next, because I just asked my mans and he kind of was like, no, but you asking who? So I'm, boom, I hop up. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go in there.
Where does that confidence come
I have
from?
no idea, bro. I have no idea.
That's insane.
So you get in there, and this is your first time writing a rap. Your
first time walking,
listening to yourself in headphones in the studio.
Yeah, you wanna know the first thing I said? Blueface, baby.
Blueface,
yeah, right.
I was about to
From
say
that day on, I was a rapper. I was like, I'm finna do this.
Hey man, and then also, bro, when you figure out something like that, it becomes like a legal hustle.
Yeah.
Where you like, man, wait, I can get, because I never had a job in my life.
Yeah, me neither.
Before I got into radio.
Well, I had a couple jobs, but I was still kind of.
I mean, I had like, I
just
bodyguarded the
bullshit.
farm. Yeah, nothing with taxes and you know what I'm saying?
Same here, so.
And so when I got into radio, I was like, oh, this is a legal hustle.
Yeah.
Like I can do what and get
what?
Man. So I was like, man, I never wanted it to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I put everything into it too, bro.
Yeah. So that's literally how from that day on I was a rapper, and that first 6 months everybody laughing at you like, oh, you a rapper? Oh, okay, all right. Your best friends, your closest peers. It's like, oh,
and probably some of the people that thought they were looking out for you too. Like, come on, man.
My baby mama was like, man, what are you doing? You're not like.
But you gotta think, bro. You had to sound a little crazy to some people.
That's why I didn't really take it personal. I didn't really be like, oh, fuck you, because you
don't know my dream.
Yeah, you don't know what I want to do. I was just like, okay, all right. I would just let people make their comments, and I'd be like, okay, all right. And I'll just you know how viral I am. I just wake up the next day and do something crazy. Next day, I was really dedicated. From that day I heard myself, I dedicated like a whole year to it, like nonstop every day. I'm writing something down. I'm recording myself for Instagram.
Hey man, when you do get on and people say he's rapping off beat, that became just you. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you went in and said, "Well, man,
that's just what I
need to get on
with.
beat.
Yeah,
I need to get on."
That's what I woke. That's what I just like. That was my first instinct. That's how I rapped off the first instinct. So I was like, all right.
But it worked.
Crazy, right?
You know what I'm saying? And now you rapping on beat, and people are like, oh my
God, what are they gonna say now?
He rapping on beat. You know what I'm saying? What if you lost your fan base?
Some people do be like, man, we want the old blue, so I still cater to both.
Yeah.
But, of course, if I want to elevate, I got to.
Hey, man, where did Blueface and Tatiana, where did that take you to in the world?
Oh, man.
Like, because even now when you say you had COVID, you were overseas. You know what I'm saying? Like, what have you seen, like, countries and everything?
It took me all around the world. I done did a world tour already, so I done been to every state, Australia, Russia, Dubai, Denmark. It's crazy to say. Like, it's crazy.
Hey, man, and especially from somebody that it was either a block or a neighborhood, and sometimes, man, that becomes everything to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we cool with that.
Yeah.
And then now when you open up and you see the world, have you been able to take somebody with you to show them what you see?
Yeah. So all my homies now, I try to, the ones that's impressionable, because, some of them is just going to think, oh, I've been gangbanging longer than him, so I'm like some type of higher superior than him.
Right.
They won't even see me in this light to where it's like, bro, that's small time. I'm on some whole big time. You should want to come on this side instead of like trying to make this side and like. So the ones that are impressionable of me, that I can show something different
and
to,
appreciate it.
Yeah, and that's the main part. You can't be like, oh man, like
be robbing a promoter.
Yeah,
like,
you got to be like, oh shit, this is something new. I ain't
fuck up the hotel.
I don't want to go back to the hood no more because this is like.
But you had nobody that showed you that.
Yeah, no, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So why do you figure like, man, you could show that to others? That's just you.
I'm a leader.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because I played quarterback or not, but I know how to lead when nobody want to follow. So it's like,
hell yeah.
That's like my main motive. Like if nobody want to follow, you still gotta lead.
Where's Blueface at on music right now?
Oh, right now, man, I'm back in the lab, man. I'm back going crazy on a whole nother type of time though. As you can see, I'm not, I still got my old sound in the cut, but right now I'm just trying to expand. You know,
Is there an
switch gears.
album coming?
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Because I know
man.
you've been kind of
it's
doing
coming,
a sprinkle.
It's coming this summer.
You're not putting any added pressure on yourself, though, are you?
Not at all, man.
Right.
Not at all. I'm really just taking it day by day. Whatever they throw at me, you know, if it's a little pussy, you know, a little, you know, a little.
Hey, man, have you ever had an STD?
Come on, big. Told you about this already.
Damn, really?
Back in 2000, what I said, like 2019, when I was booming the most, man.
Right. Okay, yeah. Well, let's not talk about it because I remember I asked you a question about higher or lower, and people were ready to.
Man, they was
ready to have my
crazy.
head.
I heard 1,000.
Yeah, because I'm like higher. He was like, oh, "Come on, big. You done come on, big me a lot." Why be like,
because
come
you know
on,
that's
big.
already, man.
Man, come on, big.
And honestly, a lot of
like
the,
he be like, big, you
the,
trying to go as viral as I am. I know what you're doing.
and a lot of the rappers I'm not the only one. Don't get it fucked up. I just don't give a damn. So I'm gonna tell you the real spill. I'm not even gonna like try to fuck with you.
Right.
They're not gonna tell you that. They're gonna be like,
he like, big.
Yeah.
I had an STD.
You know, they be having girlfriends or whatnot. You know, I got a couple girlfriends. You know, I'ma still say.
How does that happen for you though, man? Because you don't lie.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the best part about me is like,
and people get mad at that.
The truth hurts.
Yeah. Or they want to come in and save somebody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hurts. Yeah, like I'm holding them captive. Like no, these women, I'm really a nice guy, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So the women that I deal with, they know I'm a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like you could either be with somebody who's like finna give it to you straight, or you gonna be with somebody who's just better at hiding it. Because we all doing it.
Mm-hmm. He said we all doing it.
We all doing it.
Cut this part out. I want my wife to get this.
We all did it.
Like Blueface looked him straight in the face, baby.
And You too.
Would
man.
you introduce Blueface to like a cousin, a female cousin, or your daughter?
Sure. Yeah. I would definitely like want somebody like me to be with my daughter.
Really?
For sure.
What's the qualities?
Qualities like what?
Like
have?
Yeah, that you would want in the guy that you introduced that's like
for
Blueface.
me, I kind of like build women up, you know, even with the BGC, with all the women I deal with, whenever I meet a woman, I always like build her mental first. So I'll probably, you know, like break her down as in like tell her what she's doing or how she's doing it might not be the right way to do it.
You like the drill instructor, like the Marine, like Bill, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So first I kind of pick at their flaws and like be like, okay, this is what you're doing wrong. This is where you could be elevating that. And then I switch their whole mindset up. So, you know, like my baby mama, like I put her through like esthetician school. Cause you know, she wasn't doing nothing. She was sitting around, you know, and I'm feeding into her, but I'm like, what do you want to do? Mm-hmm. And she's like, I don't know, you know. And then she's like, all right, let me do this esthetician school. I'm like, bet, come on.
Right, yeah, let's go. Before you say anything.
Yeah, let's go.
Before you sit back down, come on, let's go.
So I signed her up. I paid for the classes. I'm like, yeah, go do that. You know.
How's she doing, man? Is that the one that came down here?
Yeah. She's doing great. She got her own little office.
Has she ever stabbed you or shot at you or bust the windows out your car?
For sure. She's for sure bust the windows out my car.
Okay, all righty, we've got that.
You know.
She hasn't shot at you yet.
Nah.
Okay. And she hasn't waterboarded you or anything where you sleep and she just pour water in your face or anything like that?
I'm a good guy, big.
Right.
You know,
do y'all live together?
Yeah, currently for the sake of my son, I'm trying to
make that work.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Do she know how to separate Blueface, the artist?
Yeah, the longer we do this, the more she becomes like, you know.
Did she stop by the house during any of the Blue Girls Club filming?
No.
Yeah.
She did the first season.
Really?
You didn't hear?
Nah.
All right, so basically, I got this artist, right, named Krishan.
I was going to ask you about that. Hello.
Yeah, she's missing a tooth or whatnot, right? So the first season, she going through hell. Like, none of the girls like her. She the youngest one there, and she's just an outcast, you know? She's literally just an outcast. She fighting all of the girls. And so, like I said, I'm a nice guy, so I play like counselor in a way, you know? Mm-hmm. So when I check on their well-being, I'll be like, so how you doing? You okay? And, you know, some of them need more attention than the others. So I guess I was showing her too much attention or whatnot. And the second day, my baby mama came, like, tripping with her friends or whatnot, chased the girl out the house.
She came in the set? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, she came on set?
Yeah, on the set.
Right.
She came through. Rock ran out of there and had hit her face on the zebra I got in there, right? So that's how her tooth ended up getting pulled. So boom, she on her way out, boom, she hit her face, and then she kept going, and then the next day, was loose, and I'm like, oh man. So we had
You
to
took
go
it out
get
on camera?
We had to get it pulled at the dentist.
But you didn't take the camera with you?
Nah,
you would have on season 2 because now you're a little more seasoned.
Yeah,
You're
but
like,
so I ended up signing her, and we doing music, and it actually built something.
yeah.
You know,
So it went from what it was to what it is.
to way better.
Definitely want to thank you for coming back into the neighborhood, man.
Yeah, man.
And you got 2 watches on.
Yeah, matching.
2.
I heard that. And matching watches. What are those?
They call them chandeliers.
Yes.
Well, this-
Look at the chandelier.
It's a Protect right here, and it's an AP. Which one you like more?
Man, you know it's a trip, bro. I know they're both expensive.
Which one you like more though? If you had to take one,
If I had to take, damn, Jesus Christ. That one on your left wrist.
this one.
Which one is that? What is that one called?
This one.
Yeah.
It's an AP right here.
The AP.
Yes, it's more big body.
Yeah, that's
This
dope.
one, like take her out to a little dinner. or
Man, I
something.
damn sure thought that you was asking me because you was about to get that to me on my anniversary, man.
Yeah, when is it today? Tomorrow or today?
It's just this week. I don't know.
This week.
Yeah, man.
Tell your wife go half with me on it.
Radio anniversary, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, your radio
Yes.
anniversary.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
How
Come
many
on.
years?
27.
Oh man, that's older than me.
Yeah, man. But
Crazy.
we here, praise God. I
Yep.
would love to have that.
That's dope, man. You an OG right now, man. You
Can I have that?
want this?
No, I want the other one.
Oh, you want this one?
Like-
Well,
the
you
other
know
one.
what? Give me anyone that. If you're gonna really give it to me, really give it to me, Blueface. Don't take it off and
Yeah,
then you know
man.
what I'm saying. Like, is it really mine?
Boy, what the
Yeah.
fuck wrong with you? Come on, man.
hey, man, I would have gave it back to you as well. You know what I'm saying? But no, Face, man, thank you for coming into the
Nah, my
neighborhood,
man,
bro.
man, you know we
I'll
gonna keep this
always
going.
have good times with you
My
too.
brother.
And you know, for everybody that's out there, YZ in there, start to hate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
here it comes.
it's coming.
Here it
It is
comes.
He
coming.
has no respect. Just think about how I respect, all right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
just real.
He's the counselor. All right, there it is. Blueface, thank you for coming into the neighborhood.
Right.
Big Boy's neighborhood, y'all.